If you're needing to set up a new employee, navigate to the panel on the right-hand side, come down to the bottom and select Setup, and then select Employees. In the drop-down box in the top left corner is a list of your employees, so you can see those if I open that up. If you have an inactive employee, so you have an old employee that you're wanting to bring back into the column, you don't have to start all over from scratch with an ex-employee. You can show your inactive employees and select that employee and make them active again if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to create a brand new employee. So we'll call this employee John. Make sure we have a little capital there. So we've got John and then done. So the alias name and the picture, they are the client-facing names. So if you have online booking, this is the name in the alias that's going to be visible to the client. It's also the name that's going to be displayed in the appointment book. The first name and last name will be used for reporting purposes. So they're easy to update. If you do need to update the picture or the alias name in the future, you can come down to the bottom and select on More. So there is where we can change the alias name if you've got employee groups set up, and a bio as well. So if you do have any of the features that show the bio for your team, then you just pop a little bio in there and click on picture, and that will open up your hard drive and you can upload a picture into the alias box there. Like I said, that is client facing. Once you've done that and you're happy with that, then you can come down to the bottom right hand corner for where it says appointment book. You give your employee a position in the appointment book. If this employee doesn't need a position, maybe they're a front of house, you can put them in a position of none. So they are selectable at the point of sale, they will be reported on, but they don't need to have a position in the appointment book. Are they available for online booking? This is also for self-check-in, if you use the self-check-in system. And will communications be sent out to your clients for any bookings in this particular column? So any appointment confirmations, this will need to be ticked if you do need to send those out as well. So just double check those check boxes there. If you need to set up a booking interval, you can do that as well. I'm going to change the gender there. And then next to gender, we have the level as well. So do they have a particular level with it in your pricing tier maybe, or just as a job title? Then down at the bottom, we have capabilities. This is where you can set up your capabilities for your employee. What are they capable of? So we can move those over. And roster, more, which we've covered, and then there's the PIN as well. So if you do need to set up a PIN for security, if you do have security enabled, that's a 4-digit PIN that your employee can select. Then you select on Save and Done. And for your employee on this, because we have only employees showing that are rostered on, if we go into the roster, and we'll go all the way over to the far right hand side where we see John, I'll just give him a roster for today. And then you'll see that John then appears in the appointment book.